This is my best friend CJ. He's a classic gym bro. He casually throws around big heavy weight during the day, parties at night, all while making progress and looking great. Oh my God. And this is me. I'm a science-based nerd. I'm primarily a martial artist, but I also lift 5 times a week because I have a true passion for it. I'm a certified personal trainer and I study exercise science for fun. CJ's gonna take me through a day of his workout and I'm going to critique what I can and see if we can potentially squeeze in a little to a lot more gains. I'll be ranking every single workout he does. An A+ means it was perfect execution, perfect implementation. An A+ means it was perfect execution, perfect implementation. Fuck it, you get it, I'll use a take.
Oh, okay.
An S means that it was absolutely terrible. There's no reason for this to be in there. Let's get started. But what are we hitting today?
Chest and triceps.
Okay, what are we starting off with?
I'm gonna start off with bench press.
What's your warm-up?
I warm up with the bar, and then I incrementally go up.
This might be based.
According to the scientific literature,
Being warmed up, if anything, is more of a mental state. As long as you're physically warm and you don't got any prior injuries, you can just start lifting. But like me, I got a torn rotator cuff. I gotta fucking crank that shit out. I gotta like lube it all up beforehand, or else I'll just get 3 tears in the gym. It's fucking horrific. I'll give that an A out of an A+. Can you tell me what you think I'm gonna say for the plus to get that extra 1%? No. The only thing that I saw that I didn't really like, but it's just his warm up, is the bar path. He was going straight up. You always do the rep as if you're gonna re-rack it. You go up and back a little bit, almost as if you're doing the lat pullover.
And that's because it engages your lats. Your lats work through shoulder extension.
So try that if you want. See, look at this bar path. Look at that. You see how it's not going straight up? It's going up and back slightly. You kind of hit the thing, but you get the idea. This is beautiful. This is beautiful right here. Oh. I really like that you used your toes a lot for the leg drive. For me, I imagine I'm screwing my toes into the earth, you know, and it locks me in and I get to push through. That's illegal in powerlifting. If you're a powerlifter, don't do it. But if you're just benching to get maximum gains and strength, then do it.
All right, okay, I just wanna elaborate a little bit on what I said. So I claim that benching with my toes makes me stronger, and that's not inherently true for everyone. For me, I like to be on my toes because it gives me a better arch and I feel more stabilized. But for most powerlifters, they bench on their heels because they feel like they can get a lot more leg drive, and that is generally true. So if you're benching on your toes or you're benching on your heels, you're not doing something inherently wrong, just test out what feels better for you. Recently, I have been playing around with my heels on the floor. And honestly, I don't really like it. I tend to be weaker and my ass comes off the bench. So this isn't really a mistake per se, I was just saying that I liked it. But bodybuilding and lifting is an art form as much as it is a science. So keep that in mind. As long as you're not doing something completely out of reason, crazy and stupid, you're probably fine. Okay, back to the video.
do you have any critiques for me that I look like a piece of shit?
Huh? Did I look like a piece of shit?
Yeah. Yeah, you were sticking your dick too far up.
Oh, you're really on mine?
Yeah, bro, your back is like a half step long.
What?
Every time you bench, bro.
Yeah, it's getting March.
But like, it's too much.
It's not. My shoulders are in line with my hips. It's legal.
No, but you don't gotta do.
He's currently critiquing me on my arch, but it is because I'm short, but as long as your shoulders are in line with your hips, then you're good.
But I prefer the arch because it gets you more stabilization, gets your lats really engaged. Benching completely flat back is good. Not good. Depends on your goals. If you want good chest gains, you only care about hypertrophy, you don't care about strength, then you can do it. Some people get a better mind-to-muscle connection. But if you really care about pushing as much weight as possible, get that arch. It's not cheating unless you're fucking built like a rainbow. We're about to see the 135 bench. See how this goes. Ooh, you see the way he's tilting his head up? That is fucking beautiful. Give me a dap, my brother. The way you lifted your head up was beautiful. That stretches his pecs a little more for more maximum efficacious gains. If you're a powerlifter, that won't get you much more, that won't give you much more strength because you're going more range of motion. But for gains, this is fucking beautiful. I actually have semen in my pants right now. That was an A+. That was an A+. That was insane.
CJ was hoping to max out today, so we progressively kept adding 20 pounds to the bar, and he would do 3 to 6 reps with it to see how it feels.
Oh shit, he's loading up 225 now. This is just a feeler set, that's what I call them. When you might PR, you might not. You just lift what you can and see how cranky your shoulders are, your chest is. So let's see how this goes for him. Oh wow, that was pretty fucking light. He says it doesn't feel good, but it went up really fast. The way you feel, he feels uneven. The way you feel determines a lot. What people don't realize is strength is like 60-70% mental. I just made that number up. I'm gonna put the real number on screen. A big part of your strength is your neural drive. People don't realize that. Your brain literally limits how much your body can push. So if you're not feeling it, you probably can't push that much. But if you're fucking feeling it, you're fucking you're tweaking, you're ready to go, motherfucker, go hit that shit.
I also stopped taking creatine
Why?
because I just kept forgetting.
CJ seemed adamant he wasn't going to PR.
I'm definitely not PRing today.
But then our close friend Javier went for a PR himself. His previous max was 205 pounds, and so we loaded up 225 to see if he could hit it.
Ooh, good leg drive. Never mind, he fucking fixed it. Let's fucking go! Holy shit! Dude, 205 a PR my asshole, dude.
Oh.
That shit was crazy.
They flew up, bro. You had like 4 more.
This was him attempting 225 just 4 months ago. But in between that time frame, he dialed in his training with a Ruben program. That's not even a joke. Click the link in my description for one-on-one coaching. But Javier's PR got CJ so hyped up, we decided to put on 275 to see how that would go.
Come on. Push.
Drive,
push,
drive,
push,
drive.
Push.
Damn.
I've gone down like 5 pounds since the last time I hit it, so. But I think I'll definitely do more than 225 for reps though.
If you're trying to hit a PR, what I like to do is load up the PR a week or 2 weeks, like 5 weeks in before you hit it, and let someone lower the weight slowly on you so you get the eccentric of the movement. Not only is that gonna build muscle in itself, but that's gonna allow you to feel the control of the weight. So when you do put fucking 225, 315 on the bar, you're not like, oh shit, this is heavy, drop it in your neck, die.
I gotta back off.
Yeah, you do gotta
I'm
back
gonna do one more set of like
Do you wanna prioritize hypertrophy or strength?
strength with this.
Strength? For strength, I really like pause reps once you start going up. It adds this weird artificial difficulty to where when you go touch and go, shit's light work, no reaction. What's your 225 pause bench look like?
I don't know.
You wanna try it for 6 to 8? If you're really struggling and stuck at a point, try putting in pause reps. It's really gonna help you in the long run. That's what I was doing earlier. I mainly only do pause reps now because when I do PR, touch and go, that shit fucking, I throw it off me. It's crazy, I'm like Sam Solik. Just pause to where there's no momentum. All right, good luck, bro. All right, you too. So a lot of people do an arbitrary number for their pause, like 4 seconds, 3 seconds, but I've always just done like until there's no momentum. Or 2 more, I think he's got 2 more in him. Oh shit, wait, no, one more. Light fucking work, dude. How did that feel?
That was hard as.
I know, pause reps are hard as shit.
Oh my God.
I remember, yeah, when was the last time you did pause reps?
Never.
In total, we did 3 working sets of bench press. After this, CJ brought us to the chest press machine. For a little bit of added context, CJ only works out 3 to 4 times a week. He's definitely an advanced lifter, and that's a low volume for his experience level. But clearly, it's working. He's strong, jacked, pretty lean, and overall looking really good. But this is why he does so many chest movements in one day. It's a muscle he's trying to bring up in particular, and he only has 1 day a week to work it out. In a hypothetical scenario, I would recommend hitting a muscle you want to grow 2 to even 3 times a week, but the reality is, some of us have jobs. CJ in particular works the night shift and he goes to school. So he fits in the gym when he can. If you supposedly don't have time for the gym, know that 3 to 4 45-minute sessions a week can give you some killer strength and a killer physique.
Why are you putting chest press machine next?
For hypertrophy.
When do you do triceps? Do you do triceps at the end of your workout or are you gonna do it next?
Yeah.
Do you care about tricep growth much?
Not right now.
then that's perfect.
Yeah.
The order in which you put your workouts in matters greatly because what you do first, you're gonna experience the most growth. So he is here, he's doing this for his chest, so he's prioritizing chest. But if you wanna grow your arms, don't throw them in at the end of your workout. They're not gonna get that much growth. Look at this fucking stretch. And as you notice, his shoulders are even. If one of them was not even enough, that means he's going too far back. But right now, this is fucking beautiful. I don't know why the fucking machine's loud as shit. I personally would prefer flies, but who the fuck cares? He's doing this because he enjoys it. What matters is that you're in the gym doing something. Let's see how he does on this. I'm gonna see if he arches. Oh, he does arch his back. Holy shit, I was about to critique that. But he did it anyways. This might be an A+. I don't know if there's anything he can improve, but you can see he has his back arched, right? He gets that deeper stretch, more stabilization, head's going forward. This is fucking beautiful. I genuinely have no critiques, A+. And look at his feet, go down to his feet. They're screwed in. He's using lead drive on a machine. That is perfect, dude. That's an A+. This is fucking insane. Genuinely, I came here today to clown on him, yet he's clowning on me. He's got it. Fucking light fucking work, dude. Come on. Come on, man. Look at that fucking control at the end. Holy shit. I don't even think he has another one. Look at that control all the way to the end. Holy crap. Oh my God, he controlled it all the way to the end. All the way to the end. Even when he had 1% range of motion, he still controlled it. So beautiful.
That was CJ's last set, which is why he brought it to failure. I was freaking out so much because of his intense eccentric control. The eccentric is the lowering of the movement and also is the most anabolic part of the movement, which means it builds the most muscle. So even if you go to failure, always do your last rep as if you got one more. Don't just drop the weight or let it go. You're missing out on so many gains. If you truly want to get the most out of your lifting for size and strength, control the eccentric on your last rep. Do not drop the weight. For CJ's next exercise, he chose to do low to high cable flies to bias his upper chest. However, immediately, I realized he was putting the cables too low, which is often a mistake made by a lot of lifters.
Look at the way your chest stretches, right? That's not your chest. Your fucking chest is stretching your biceps. You're stretching everything else. You want it about the lowest point of your arm.
Oh, I was gonna hug you. It's not heavy enough.
Wait. You want to make this crazy? You want to make this fucking crazy?
My gym has these benches that you can move and set up. If you have access to one, you can set it up and have insane stabilization to get even a deeper stretch and push more weight.
Bro thinks he's aerogenic.
I do. Honestly, it's not that different. Like,
It's just a lot to set up.
it is a lot to set up. So if you can't do this or don't want to, don't worry. There's not that much of an incentive. You're only getting out maybe 10% more gains. And if you're not Mr. Olympia, then you don't need this. Holy shit, I really like the way he's placing his feet. I really like the stance. Looks a little silly, but he's very, very, very stable. When I go back, I'm in a fly stance. And when I go up, I press, right? Because when you do a fly, look at how much range of motion I have. So when you press, you cut off the range of motion and you feel your chest squeeze together. Now the concentric is the least anabolic part of the movement, but the squeeze still is important for mind to muscle connection. So if you want to try something new, what you can do is fly to press. Fly to press.
There's not much more to say about this exercise. For hypertrophy, it's a 10 out of 10. You can't get better than this. Although I will say that it is a lot of chest volume back to back. Personally, I would break up my chest exercises with either shoulders or arms. That way, while my chest is resting, I can destroy my triceps. And while my triceps are resting, I can go back to going full power on my chest. But there isn't anything inherently wrong with the way CJ's doing it. The main thing that counts is consistency and showing up.
All right, so here we got triceps. What are you doing here?
Pushdowns.
Push down to see that.
Yeah. I don't know. Every stack is different. I gotta feel it out.
Yeah. This is fucking beautiful form. And if you look, you can see his tricep is behind his shoulder. It causes the tricep to pop out because it's working through shoulder extension. So he's getting an incredible contraction. Not only is he getting a fucking fantastic contraction, look at how much his elbows are going up. He's getting a beautiful stretch. This might be another A+. That was a beautiful, gotta give it an A+. Question though, why do you choose pushdowns first?
To help with my bench lockout.
Okay, fuck. God damn it. He got me. He knows what he's doing.
If your main goal is hypertrophy, I'd recommend doing overhead tricep extensions first because that stretches all 3 heads of the tricep. And in my opinion, it is the best exercise for growth. It shouldn't be the only exercise you do, but if you could only choose one tricep exercise, I would recommend overhead triceps on a cable due to the tension and stretch you get. All right, I'll give a gym pro tip. What you want to do is save your favorite song for like your heaviest set or the most you want to go the most, because like I stated earlier, neural drive is a thing. Your mental state does contribute to how much weight you can pull. Motivation is mainly mental. That's why you need discipline, not motivation. Hold on, fuck. Oh my God, my elbow hurts so bad. Apologies, I was in a car accident and it fucking broke my elbow, so I made a video about that, check that out.
To be honest, I've been so confident in the whole workout until now. Because I don't know what you're gonna say about this one.
Okay, I'm curious.
This. It's really heavy though. What do you think about this one?
Why are you putting it in here?
Because I try to get 2 tricep workouts.
What I'm gonna say, this is the only one, this is the only one I'm rating low. I'd give this a C, honestly. This would be an A+ if he did this first, because it's single arm, he's getting a full contraction, full stretch.
But unfortunately, CJ's doing the same movement twice in a row. The tricep is made of 3 muscles, the long head, the medial head, and the lateral head. All 3 heads work via elbow extension, which means you just straighten your elbow out, but the long head has the second function of working through shoulder extension. This means the long head is more stretched when you're doing any sort of tricep exercise overhead like this. This is why for the second exercise, I chose an overhead tricep extension on the cables. I think this is the best exercise for hypertrophy in the triceps. I like setting the cables up at about a mid-back height so that my elbows don't get ripped off. And also it takes less energy to get the weight up on your first rep. I like to press my back almost against the cables because this gives my triceps a deep, deep, deep stretch. I tuck my elbows in and I go up. This is going to cook your triceps and you're gonna have to lower the weight significantly. If you aren't seeing much tricep growth, give this variation a try. I promise you your triceps will blow up.
I'm done. I don't know where the fuck he's going. He's going to lateral raise apparently. I wanna go see this. Yeah, let's go with CJ, let's see what he's doing. So right now we're finishing off with lateral raises because it's the side delts. This is actually fucking beautiful form. I love this a lot. Only thing is that nothing. The only problem is nothing, okay? So in this video, I go on to say that dumbbell lateral raises are great, but I prefer cables because you can get a deeper stretch. I was wrong. This video was filmed actually a few months ago now. In the time frame from when this was recorded to now, there was a study done on cables versus dumbbells on lateral raises. And guess what? The growth difference is almost negligible. I'm genuinely surprised, and that's fantastic news that I'm wrong, because that means you can grow insane shoulders with worse and cheaper equipment. CJ only does dumbbells, and his shoulders are an insane strong point. I've known him for years. Ever since he was a young teen, he has had big shoulders. It is a genetic strong point, but it goes to show that you don't need all the fancy stuff to get jacked. CJ actually put me on. The student became the master. He would have me put the dumbbells at the bottom to stop momentum and get a slight deeper stretch. And oh my gosh, this exercise is crazy, guys. If you haven't done your lateral raises like this, I highly recommend it. I've put it into my routine and I love it. CJ is looking fantastic, and this was an amazing workout, even though I was trying to be a pedantic asshole and critique him. I can't give it anything less than like a A. The only problem was that he had 2 tricep pushdown variations. Supplement 1 tricep pushdown with an overhead extension, and you got an A+ workout. This goes to show that if you don't have much time to work out, or you just don't have access to much equipment, you can get a lot done. If you're using your lack of time or equipment as an excuse, you can't anymore. Yet look at CJ, he's crazy. This is what 3 days of gym does to you a week. The volume ultimately doesn't matter too much as long as you're consistent. Would CJ have better growth if he went to the gym 4 to 6 times a week? Yeah, maybe, probably. But is he stepping on stage competing next to Chris Bumstead next week? No. Does he look better than 99% of the population? Yes. And yes, CJ has the advantage of working out since a young teenager, so if you're 20 and watching this, don't get discouraged because the time is gonna pass anyways. This was a fantastic workout. I really liked it. Sorry for the lack of uploads recently. My life has been a little cooked, but we're back on track. If you're also wondering for my credibility, I've lost over 150 pounds. I used to be a very large, fat man. You can click the link in the description for one-on-one coaching. If you want to pay for anything, you can just go ahead and watch another video. All right, this is Ruben signing out. Bye-bye.
Revoke your humanity. You're a weirdo freak.
You're in here!